Central bank digital currency, that is CBDC, has dominated recent policy discourse across the world. In India, the Reserve Bank launched CBDC pilots in both retail and wholesale segments in late 2022. The retail pilot currently has over 5 million users and 16 participating banks. While retail pilot started with initial use case of payments, currently both offline and programmability functions are also being tested. The programmability feature of CBDC could serve as a key enabler for financial inclusion by ensuring delivery of funds to the targeted user. Let me illustrate this by an actual pilot that was launched recently. Tenant farmers often find it difficult to access agricultural credit for inputs and raw materials as they do not have the land title to submit to the banks or to the lending institution. However, programming the end use for purposes of agriculture, that is programming the end use. If it is for fertilizer, it can be programmed accordingly. And supposing the loan is being given for particular purpose of, let us say, buying milch animals, it can be programmed accordingly. Or if it is meant to deliver a particular benefit, a subsidy from the government together with a loan from the bank or the non-banking financial company to the borrower, it can be programmed accordingly. In this case, it is programmed in a manner that it goes to the tenant farmers who do not have the land title, and otherwise they would find it difficult to take a loan from a bank because the bank doesn't have the document to establish that he is the title holder of the land. So tenant farmers often find it difficult to access agricultural credit for inputs and raw materials as they do not have the land title to submit to the banks. However, programming the end use for purpose of agricultural inputs can give the required comfort to banks and thus establish the identity of a farmer not through his land holding but the end use of funds being disbursed. Yet another path-breaking use case is farmers getting purpose-bound money through programmable CBDC for generation of carbon credits. Other new use cases aimed at testing features such as anonymity and offline availability are proposed to be rolled out gradually. It is important to emphasize that there should not be any rush to roll out system-wide CBDC before one acquires a comprehensive understanding of its impact on users, on monetary policy, on financial system, and on the broader economy. Such understanding would emerge from generation of user data through pilots, and actual introduction of CBDC can be phased in gradually over a period of time. Undoubtedly, CBDC has the potential to underpin the payment systems of future, both for domestic payments and also cross-border payments. So I have talked about two major initiatives of the Reserve Bank in the digital public infrastructure space. One is the ULI, which was launched last year, which is in pilot mode. The other one is the CBDC, which was launched towards the end of 2022, and it's in the pilot mode. And we are eventually making CBDC and UPI interoperable so that the reach and access, our objective of spreading financial inclusion through these payment systems can become more broad-based and go to every nook and corner of a large country like India.